Good morning. I'm going to put up the disclaimer really quickly while this is loading. I think everything is good to go. Make sure you take a glance at this. Understand that this is risky. Trading is risky. What I'm doing here is all right, so just take a look at that. Make sure you understand. Also, this is purely for entertainment purposes. I'm going on now. Already on. And Gregory, don't worry. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm being patient to kill my new evals. Alright, perfect. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Gregory. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, Gregory. Alright, we can get this risk disclosure out of the way. I'm going to get on TikTok in a second. The market's about to open. Let's go. It's Thursday, September 7th. Sorry, I'm a little later than normal. We had a doctor's appointment this morning. So I'm going live and there was like somebody else's thing running in the background, which is kind of funky. All right. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Hi, Jonah. All right, let's get started. Please hit those thumbs up. If you don't see the thumbs up, make sure you hide the chat and then the thumbs up will show. We already had a pretty significant move down this morning. So right now, just seeing what's going to happen. Gold is a no play on Thursdays. That was a loss. ZB was a loss, which has now also become a no play on Thursdays. In a few minutes, so I'm not in any trades right now with the algorithm, so I can't show you anything at the moment. But when we get in a trade, I'll show you. NQ zones overnight had 2 wins. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Jerome. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Remember, if you're manually trading today, if you're one of my students, just take your time. Thursdays to me are always like a super funky day, probably because of the unemployment report, but I don't know. It's just always been a day for me that's kind of put me in the ringer. So I always remind my students of that. And we didn't have a student call this morning because I had, my little one had a doctor's appointment. But let's talk about what I have live today. So I have NQ early, NQ late, ES early, ES late, RTY range, which was 3 of 3 yesterday, or 2 of 2, 3 of 3. I think it was 3 of 3, wasn't it? Or maybe it was 2. No, it was 3 of 3. It was 3 of 3 yesterday. So I have all of those on. So we'll see what starts trading first. Again, I'm not in any trades right now, so I'm kind of just looking at this 20-minute chart. Hi, how are you? Please tap that screen, send some likes, give a thumbs up if you're in YouTube. Again, I go live every day, 9:30 to 10:30, then 2 to 3 p.m. We're all the way down here at 15,170. I discussed on the student call 2 days ago that we could easily go to 15,000 and that would be normal. Like that wouldn't be something that would make me nervous or would affect the markets much at all. So, and I'm going to put that submitted in the student corner now. YM zones is in a long. Let's bounce over there. That's this one on the bottom. It typically pulls back before it runs up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here on this bottom. See how it pulled back and now it's going back up to entry. Who remembers when we covered the on NQ a few days ago and I mentioned price could easily pull back to 15,000 and that would be okay and not disrupt the target filled. Target filled. There we go on that YM. $100 there. That's on Zones. This is Bold Zones is part of the premium subscription on the algorithm. Hey Blue, how are you? And not to hello, that be daily. Sorry, I was just posting something in the student chat because we just talked about where price was and what that could mean as far as my students go. Hey Laura, hey Robinson, hey Kyle, hey guys. I hope you guys are having a great morning. Look, so I don't have my hot tea today. I actually got iced green tea. I'm much more of a hot tea fan than I am a cold tea fan. Some people love iced tea. Like, that's all they drink. Like, my dad, all he drinks is iced tea. I never understood that. Like, that's never been my thing. But I do like a good iced green tea, but I would always choose hot over cold. What I typically like cold is diet soda. Diet Coke, Coke Zero. I used to actually be a Diet Pepsi fan, and then when Coke Zero came out, I've just been so, like, ew, Diet Pepsi tastes gross. Also, I can't, Reggie took a play off the mentorship. He made $2,000 already this morning, more than 2,000. I don't know, 3,000, 4,000. Michael caught a bit of NQ from the students. Like, we didn't have a student session, but he's one of the students. Kenny, he's a student that's been with me for 3 years now, and he made $116,000 just today. Hi, Carlos. Granted, he was in the trade for 17 hours, but he intraday swing trades, which is fine. It's something that he enjoys. And yeah, congrats to Kenny. Put the little goat on there. He is. And it's so funny because I think sometimes people will be like, and maybe they don't, but sometimes I think people will like question how good I am because I don't post $100,000 manual trades, but that's just not in my comfort level. I'm not comfortable taking 30, 40, 50 minis. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm taking 5 minis. I'm taking 5 minis over here, and I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ES isn't along. Target's right here at the blue line. So I'm comfortable taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minis. That's about it. I'm not over here taking 50 minis like Kenny.
Target filled.
So I will never have a $100,000 day, and that's okay for me. And I just made $300 on one trade that I didn't have to think about. And yeah, Kenny's the OG from the group. Yeah, for sure. OG, the OG, GOAT OG. Even Jen, Paper Chaser, David. How are you doing, David? Good morning. Hope sweat doesn't kill the AirPods. Maryland heat is pumping today. Ricky, it is hot. It is hot, I think, everywhere. I'm not sure how people are surviving.
Order submitted.
All right, what else? ES early on Zones is also now in a trade. It's in a long here. So this got in a little later than range, which is interesting. Oh, you're good. LOL. Jeremy's. Thanks, Jeremy. Oh, that put a smile on my face. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, and I want my students to do better than me. Or I love seeing you guys succeed. I'm going to succeed regardless. I'm not really worried about that. You know, if I was one day was just like, okay, I'm not going to host student calls anymore and I'm just going to manually trade myself, like, I'm going to be fine. But my focus, especially in the morning, I can't really manually trade as much as I used to or as much as I want because I'm on here juggling YouTube and TikTok and answering DMs on the side. Like right now, Whitney just sent me a DM, so I'm going to go look at that. And, you know, and then Ricky just said something in the comments that was interesting. So it's like, I don't have the laser focus that some people have the ability to have since obviously they're not juggling all of these things. But going to be 106 here today in Dallas. That's insane. That is crazy. Oh, I'll have to send her that picture and that's That is so hot. So ES is in this long on waves. That's the only trade that's active right now. ES early is 1 for 1, so that is the green apple. We need some green apples in the chat. Nobody put green apples in the chat. Nobody even said ES early, 1 for 1. Where is everyone? I think everyone's right. I think most people are running that. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, you're definitely slacking, Tony. What's happening here? What is going on? Oh, ES is pulling back. How's that to me? Where is... I did not run Scalper today. Oh, that's just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Where are we at? 200. Easy 20 points there. Good morning. Good morning. If you're new here, my name's Lauren. I go live every day, 9:30 to 10:30. And then my co-pilot, Jen, goes live 2 to 3 p.m. But she is away this week, so there are no afternoon live streams. I said I was going to try, but honestly... Look at this ES zones. But honestly, I've been all over the place. Like today I have my nails at 2:45, so that's going to get in the way. I also need to get a jersey. We're going to the football game this weekend. And I do not have a jersey. Like probably the last time I bought a jersey was maybe like 10 years ago. Laura's in Dallas too. Nice. There's a bunch of people in the group that are in Dallas or Austin or San Antonio. I love iced tea and I love hot tea. Yeah. It's so many people love iced tea and they could just drink it all the time. And I'm like, yeah, that's not my thing. All right, ES Zones is back green here. Again, this is on simulation. I'm not trading this live because I chose to trade ES Range live.
Order submitted.
So the ES Range and the ES Zones early run at the same time, so you would have to choose one or the other. Nice crisps, everyone here in Central Illinois. That's nice. Nice, Kyle. Very cool.
Order submitted.
I love burdock root hot tea. Oh, I've never tried that. Iced sweet tea while you're sweaty is the best, Miguel said. My little one would agree because he actually loves sweet tea, and I'm like, what? Where are you even getting this from?
Target
filled.
filled.
NQ early. Eggs just hit TP. I missed that. NQ early is in a long hit TP. We need some eggs in the chat. There's another Dallas. We got Dallas. We got lots of Dallas friends. San Antonio. We have a lot of Texas friends in the group. Also, RTY zones. So, eggs, 1 for 1. Green apples, 1 for 1. RTY zones is in a...
Target filled.
Oh, well, it already hit target, so I guess it was in a short. Why? So, 3 for 3 on zones so far. Well, no, ES has not hit yet. I apologize. So, YM and RTY, 1 for 1 each. So, 2 for 2 on those if you're in the premium group. Where are my premium people at? And no, RTY and YM zones, both 1 for 1 so far. Okay, cool. People are posting results. William, and you know how I roll. Consistent money, and then he's probably just going to go to the gym. Nice. Slow and steady wins the race. Always, always, always. There's no need to over-leverage or oversize or overexpose your accounts. YM zones, 100. RTY zones, 100. I'm so sad I missed out on an oil trade yesterday. Can't wait for premium. Let's go. Let's go, Jonah. Whenever you're ready, Jonah, just hit me up and we will. Ooh, ES Zones is now green, $125. I could put the chart trader on the simulation account and then you would see the P&L, but I currently have the chart trader on my live account. So currently I'm green $400 on the morning, and I made 100 or 200 last night on NQ night zones, but then ES zones night had a loss last night. So on the day I'm green $200, something like that. Nothing crazy because I did have one loss overnight. Yes, Gregory with the eggs. Jason, Hughes in Dallas. Y'all, we just gotta, maybe we'll do a Dallas meetup instead of a Vegas meetup because Dallas, literally 50% of you would just be like, okay, I'm gonna get in my car and I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Target filled.
Oh, another target filled. Oh, that was this ES. So ES zones. Andon, let's go. Are you in Dallas too, Andon? That would be so funny. There is a report, I think. No. Are there any other reports today? Hell no, I'm in North Carolina. There's actually a lot of people in North Carolina too. How many people in the chat right now are from North Carolina or in North Carolina? So there's actually, we need to have a Dallas meetup. Yeah, I think a Dallas meetup would actually be a good idea. It's a centralized location. There's a huge airport, right? Big Bussa, you're in North Carolina too? Jen. There's a bunch of people in the group from North Carolina, and there's a bunch of people from Texas. That and maybe Florida, those might be like the biggest states, honestly. Oh, Jeffrey's from North Carolina too. Brian wants me to shout out Houston. Okay, Houston is a big one too. But if we're going to do a meetup in Texas, I think Dallas is the easiest. Oh, Magic Mike's from New Jersey. Where is NS? Nebraska? Is NS Nebraska? Charlotte area got the sauce. Irma can get here cheap. Can't she just drive? Or would that still be like 4 or 5 hours? Nova Scotia. What did I say? Nebraska. Oh, that's funny. NE. Listen, geography is probably, well, I don't know. Now that I'm adult and an adult, it might not be as bad. History is my worst subject because I never cared. And geography, and I heard something the other day that said most men are really interested and good at like history facts, like historical facts, but women just don't care. Like most women just don't care about historical stuff. And I don't. I feel like we need to make it a little more relevant. But my dad is like all about history, and when I'm like, I have no idea what you're even talking about, he gets so mad at me. Nothing really happening here. So already 1 for 1 on NQ early, 1 for 1 on ES early. ZB and gold were both losses, but we don't run gold on Thursday. And I just updated, we're not running ZB on Thursday anymore either. And I don't run ZB live anyway, because it's not in my... Kay Lavender's from North Carolina. Let's go. All done for the day from Houston. Brian is repping his city. I love it. I love it. $1,125 for Brian on his Tradeovate account, running ES early, NQ early, and 1 manual trade. Yeah, I knew we actually do have a good amount of people from Tampa. I think we only have like 1 from Miami, but when it comes to Florida, good amount of people from Tampa for sure. I have to emoji these. After this call, I have another call at 11. So I'll have a little bit of a break. I have a call at 11, and then at some point I need to get lunch. My head's kind of hurting. Then I need to go get a jersey, like I told you guys. Then I have a nail appointment at 2:45. Then no other plans. So we'll see. We'll see. This is kind of like slow and boring, right? Gold. I have a level here. This is from yesterday. 43.5. All right, let's have some type of competition because it's not that it's too quiet, but there's not a lot of trades happening, so there's really nothing to watch. We could entertain ourselves. What I really need to do is go pee. It's green tea. Look, I'm going to be like one of those girls with their Starbucks that shakes it all around. Do you guys ever sit on your foot when you're sitting on a chair? I do it all the time. And then my foot always falls asleep. Like right now. And then I'm like, I should probably take my foot out from under my arm. Alright. I don't mind this gold short if we can get under this 1943. Too tall for that. Like, what would that just, like, look funnier? It would hurt? I forgot that men are not, like, as flexible as women typically. I think I'm always still sitting, like, Indian style, like, remember in school? They probably don't even call it that anymore because it's probably politically incorrect. Sitting with the spoons in the bowl or whatever. Bad for the knees. It is bad for the knees because I remember years ago, I would sit like that all the time. And then I went to the doctor and I'm like, my knee hurts. And she's like, well, what do you know, like, how do you sit? What are you doing? And I'm like, oh, well, I sit, cross-legged and I sit like Indian style, whatever. And she's like, oh, yeah, well, try not to do that and see if it gets better. And it did. And then I consciously stopped doing it and it got better. I know, it's just so comfortable. I don't know. I really like being like, I am the pole. Oh, cool, David. I didn't know that. Indian style is now crisscross applesauce. That is true. Is that my doctor, Tony? RTY dropping fast. Let's look at RTY. I have it over here on the zones. Yeah, well, we got the short on zones if you had RTY. Thanks for the rose. That's so nice. So we got the one trade on RTY for $100 on that drop with bold zones. Just call Indian style lotus position. True. But the little ones are definitely crisscross applesauce. Spoons in the bowl or whatever. I'm like, okay. Whatever you say. Oh. Anyways, I like this. The short under 43. 43.5. Cool. I'm certified. Okay. Do you think anybody cares, the wolf? Let's just go ahead and block you because nobody cares about crypto. I was running range R2I, but I'm good for the day. Oh, yeah, let me pull that up because I have range on as well. Oh, gosh, yeah, look at that. But range is only longs only, so what you could do is run range zones at the same time as range as R2Y range, but on range zones, just put it on short only, so then they would never be like counter trend, if that makes sense. Because if it's dropping like this, we're not going to get the trade on range, but you could get the trade on zones. And if it's going long, you would only get it on range and not on zones. Does that make sense? We could look into that. We could look into that for sure. For sure. Has anyone been running waves that's in premium? Because it's been doing very well. And I need to look at something for Irma when we get off this call. So we will see how that goes. Oh, there's a lot of new comments in YouTube. Let's see what folks are saying. Good morning, leaving Tupelo, heading to Forts with, I don't know. Tupelo? It's 70 degrees here. How about us Georgia folks? That's nice. I just learned to not run ZB on Thursdays. Had a loss. Okay, so Robinson, but I also commented in chat, and this, no one should be running really ZB Live unless you're a seasoned member. And I said this to Kevin in the chat. I did just update it, so that's not the issue. But the issue is, when you look at what I'm running, and if you watched the Zoom call from the other day, I always have ZB and Sim. Always have ZB and Sim. It's not my product. Some people like it. They run it. I don't. ZB range, Sim every single night. So I'm not sure why so many new people are running ZB, and this is where kind of like frustration comes in, because then I feel like I have to make a whole new spreadsheet for new people where all you guys are allowed to see is NQ early, ES early, and maybe ES later. Because y'all really need to understand the risk, and and ZB doesn't have a high risk, so I'm not saying that. But the point is, ZB has like the worst win rate out of all of the range setups. And it has the worst drawdown out of all of the range setups. And like, this is what we went over in that entire video. And then it's like, is anyone listening? Like, hello? Anyone? The win rate is 76%. And the drawdown is 2 times the amount of the ES later, whereas ES later is also a 76% win rate. So, like, that's where I'm like, what? Lauren, not these days. Men are more flexible than women. Back then, it wasn't everything for men to cross. They... Timon said, done for the day in my truck. Good. When all it works out, I'm going to be moving to Nicaragua. Whoa, that sounds cool. Hey, Mike King. I feel like I need to put you in timeout. And I can't even get to this because this fucking smiley face thing is in the way. Michael. It's just magic line. That's all it is, Michael. Magic line. Now I can do it. Remove. Hello. Is this thing on? Michael's not listening. Michael is not... Which Michael? Not you. Get in the corner. R2I didn't take a trade. It just ran away from it. No, R2I took a trade on zones. That's in premium and in... This is R2I right here. It got short at 1861.9 and it took profit at 1859. Not you, Michael. Michael King. I'm going to put him in timeout. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. There's 31 of you on YouTube and only 19. I feel like I talk about this all the time. Y'all, I'm going to take it away. Please, only post. You could like NQ magic line, gold magic line, whatever. Oh, so I hired this engineer.
Order submitted.
NQ early is in a short. Let's go. But this is kind of like yesterday and the day before, where the second trade is always giving us a freaking headache. I swear to God, if that happens again, this shit better drop real fast. Let's go, NQ. Do you ever restart your VPS? Because that's a thing. Just like nowhere. Just like, write a little sticky note, Michael. Only in premium. Nice. We are huge baseball fans. Oh, yes. I swear. Look at Gregory. Nice job, Gregory. NQ early is, well, I'm not going to put that on here, Jonah. But if you DM me, I'll tell you. NQ early has done this every day this week. Every day this week. I don't know why I'm in all caps. I don't mean you're the trade R2I, but man, it's on. And if you had a great trading strategy, you would sell it or use it to make money. Yeah, we do both, Matt Daddy, but thanks for your opinion. It's really warranted. It's really warranted. It's so great. I think people don't understand that you can be a successful business owner and use your own proprietary strategies. But, you know, some people can't really think outside of the box like that. It might be hard for their brain. Only been running the algos for 3 days and I'm starting to... Derek, you just can't watch it. Yesterday it worked out, so I shouldn't really talk shit about it. You just can't watch it. I'm new. I don't recall seeing the difference between green and red regarding which to program, which not. There are colors, but don't give any description. What? Laura, what are you talking about, green or red? What do you mean? What green or red? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Laura. Green or red? Green or red what? Yeah, it got me each day too, that GC. Well, yeah, well, Rodney, The NQ, the only thing that was a loss yesterday was gold. And I had that loss as well with slippage. But NQ, when that report came out, it went right to target. So NQ was a loss on Tuesday because Monday was a holiday. We had 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win. So it was 2 for 3 on Tuesday. Wednesday, which was yesterday, it was 2 for 2 or 3 for 3, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. But that second one just kind of gave us a little hard way to go because it was right before the 10 o'clock report. Now this one, it's already 1 for 1, and this is the second trade today. And we're coming back to entry. So we just need to get a little lower. And we'll be fine. And here we go. Let's go. We need to cheer on NQ. Come on, we just need 70. Go ahead. A little lower. A little lower, NQ. You can do it. Once we break 75, we should be good. It's kind of bouncing there. So it's best not to watch because people will get super emotional and then get in their feelings and then kind of like get in their own way. And that's the whole part of an automated system is it's doing it for you. Yes, Bill. Yes, Bill, it is. It's 9:58. I think we have another report at 10 a.m. Let me see what Jen posted because Jen posts the report every night. Oh, no, there's no reports, actually. It was just the 8:30 report. It was just the 8:30 report. But this is normal. Like, losses happen. Things are normal. But, again, we're still in this trade. Like, it hasn't taken a loss yet. I'm just saying, you know, you mentioned this spreadsheet and why the newer students program. Oh, and you said you don't see, I'm new. I don't recall seeing the difference between green and red. No, there's no red in the spreadsheet, Laura. It's hot green, and it says new members under bold range. It's a bright, bright, bright green, and it literally says new members. And this is also something that Irma goes over when you join. So I'm not sure where this is being missed. I'm going to now have to post this in the group and be like, y'all, who is not noticing this, it says new members right here.
Order submitted.
Yes on zones is along, but that doesn't matter for me. All right, I'm gonna put this in the chat. Please, everyone, go look in the chat. Not sure how. Not sure how folks are missing the bright green in the bold range tab. Bright green equals new members. When you join. So no new member should ever be running night setups or ZB. Okay, I posted it. That's an understatement. Have a great day. Listen. Oh, sure. Sounds good, Ricky. Yeah, my brother's so excited about that, Ricky. All right, it's 10 o'clock. Let's drop. I don't manually trade our... Oh, yeah. I feel like I've read that comment now like 3 times. Oh, they lowered. Oh, also, the Apex sale ends on Tuesday. I keep forgetting to talk about Apex because for such a long time they weren't having a sale. The Apex sale is active and live. 80% off. Save 80. You said they're marked green. No, there's nothing red. Just green. Bright green. I already posted a picture in the chat, Laura, if you want to go look at it. But everyone's spreadsheet on bold range should have a bright green. No, Andon, it's just because you watch it. Because if you didn't, the other night there was an ES night trade, and obviously I was asleep. But it went so red, and I didn't even notice that. But when I woke up, all I saw was green. I was like, oh, I'm green, $125. But during the creation or like the move, it was so red. All right, we're almost back to entry here on NQ. Let's go. This is why you don't watch the algorithm. This is why you trust the statistics. This is why you don't get in the way. Yes, Bill, everyone is in the trade. I put a check mark, and I am showing it on the live stream. Everyone is in the TikTok or YouTube chat today. Seems like no one is active in here, which is fine. Here we go, almost at target. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Drop, 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 drop.
Target filled.
Target filled, target filled. 2 for 2 on NQ early. ES early, 1 for 1. Everyone should be in these. I need some gummy bears when I trade. No, you don't, Andon. You just need to stop watching it. Stop watching the trade. And that's why you unplug your mouse and trust the stats. Exactly. Stop watching it. You need to get more self-discipline. And I tell you that all the time. Discipline is so key to trading. If you can't trust something that says it's 98% on the entire year, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Serious trust issues there. I don't know why I keep drinking this tea because I really have to pay. That's probably too much information, but I'm just one of those people that just doesn't care. Lauren, you made me a believer. I can't stop laughing. Let's go. Stop watching, start living. This is gonna be my new motto. Stop watching and start living, because the algorithm is going to do what it's going to do. If it has a loss, it's gonna have a loss if you watch it or if you don't. If it has a win, it's gonna have a win if you watch it or if you don't. Stop watching, start living. Okay? I'm gonna put a big old banner up here on the chart saying that. 10 a.m. done for the day. BoldBot is a fire. $1,200 for Tim. Kyle is manually trading. He's one of my students. He made $2,000. Kyle, nice job. Now be done, done, done. Like done, done.
Order submitted.
Gotcha. You mentioned red. It was probably a slur, LOL. Maybe that was red on the day or something. Oh, wait. Are we in another trade? Early's in another trade. What? How did that happen so fast? Oh, yes, because. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. NQ, drop, 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 drop. It just went to target, but I didn't get filled yet. Again, this is part of the process that some people don't understand. There has to be someone willing to fill my order down here, even though I have an order here, and it almost touched. It was like 1 tick away. Come on, NQ. Drop, 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 drop. Let's get 3 for 3 on eggs. Let's go, eggs. Let's go. Drop, 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 drop. Drop, drop. I need 62. Let's go. Let's get some 60. I'm sure some people need 60. Let's go. Drop, drop, drop. Drop, 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 drop. Let's go, NQ. Drop it, girl. Drop it like it's hot. Stop watching and start living. Stop watching and start living. Drop, drop, drop. Drop, drop. Drop, drop. Drop, drop, drop. Come on, NQ. You can do it, girl. You can do it, girl. You can do it, girl. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can break that low. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I believe in you. You're awesome. Let's go, NQ. Let's go. The algo is just like a woman giving birth.
Target filled.
Target filled. I looked away. The slide doesn't look good, but once it comes, it's beautiful sometimes. Target filled on NQ early. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. This I do not want. Ungroup. 3 for 3 on NQ early. Let's go. NQ early is done for the day because it can only take 3 trades. Yes, early. 1 for 1. Let's go. Let's go. I hope all of you got filled there. That's a bouncy bounce. Do you see that tick, though? Like, that's like, ugh. That is a real tight tick here. 61.75. Some of you might still be in this trade. Still fine. Sorry, there were 2 more. How do I answer the Google spreadsheet if I'm not using Gmail? I added your live email, and it worked fine. So just make sure you're logged into that. And when you click the spreadsheet, it should let you in. All right, cool. My CPU is high. Why are you yelling about this? I knew you were gonna say that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 3 for 3 on NQ early. 1 for 1 on ES early. Let's see where I'm at now. I'm green. $200 on the day. $300. Remember, I did have a loss overnight with NQ night. ES night zones. But this morning I'm 100%. So NQ 3 for 3, and what is this? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. I was like, where's the third one? And then ES early 1 for 1. No RTY trades this morning, and gold was a no, and and I don't run ZB, so. All right, it's 10:08. Where are we at? Let me pull up these two. Ooh, gold is kind of just like shopping in this area. Do you see this level? I added this level yesterday. It's a serious level with gold. On track to have 3 more 50Ks. Nice. My ES9 and NQ9 no. So Van, you're talking about something different. I already posted in chat and in the spreadsheet that ES range and NQ range night both had no trades. That's not what I'm talking about. And I mentioned ES night zones had a loss. That is a premium algo. You're not in the premium group, so that's why you did not have that trade and you did not have that loss. This was it right here. ES zones had a loss overnight, zones. But NQ zones had 2 wins. So that helped me offset, but it didn't offset the whole amount. Good day. I'm going to take my wins and go home. Stop watching and start living. Okay, I'm going to really... ES early is in a long. ES early is in a long. I need a push here. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. 41, 41.25. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. All right. I'm going to let this do its thing because I feel like when I watch, look, I make myself crazy. I'm still in the NQ trade. Jerome, I think that's okay.
Target filled.
Okay, target filled on ES. Now we can pull back down. So that was another $300 here on ES. So ES early is now 2 for 2. I figured that would happen, Jerome, with some folks. Kyle, turn off your computer and leave now. No, it's so true. Kyle, you better turn off your computer and leave now because you manually traded and made $2,000, and that's awesome. And you need to just, whoever this is has my little thing. Oh, Gregory has it in the corner. Whoa. ES 99 Okay, Van, I just went over this. ES night and NQ night had no trades. Are you listening or am I on 000? Do you have me muted but you're commenting? ES early 2 for 2. So NQ early, and again, the NQ, if you didn't hit, now you can see I got filled right at the bottom tick. So that makes sense. If some folks, some hit and some didn't, that just happens. I know on the phone. But Van, I don't think you're listening. Yes, NQ night range and ES night range had no trades. That's already posted in the spreadsheet. I was talking about NQ and ES night zones, which is a different algo, which is in premium. All right, so now I'm green $500 on the day, which I'm fine with because I did have that loss overnight. No trade is better than a bad trade. Very true. All right. I'm going to wrap it up here. It's 10:12 a.m. on September 7th. Again, if you're new here, oh, God, here we go. Please. It's starting. Morning, everyone. Happy to be part of the BoldBot fam. As of yesterday, nice Brett. We love it. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Again, there is no afternoon live stream. Jen is on vacation this whole week. Tomorrow is Friday. That's awesome. Jen will be back on Monday. I can't wait. And tomorrow I could do an afternoon live stream, actually. So let's plan on that. Let's plan on, I'll do a morning live stream tomorrow at 9:30 and then a afternoon live stream. ES Zones is also in a trade here. It seems like ES Zones gets in a similar trade typically right after range. So I wonder if that's better. Hi, Divergence. Thank you so much. It's already green 250 on the day with this trade here that it took at like 9:39. And then YM is 1-for-1. ES Bold Line Conservative is in a long. RTY Zones is 1-for-1. I need to update the premium results spreadsheet because this one's in a trade. Waves top. I don't have those. NQ Zones on the day has taken no trades. ES Early Zones 250. ES Later Zones has not traded yet. CL Zones, no trades. And then RTY and YM. Good. All right, I'm going to get off of here. It's 10:15. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions or you want more information, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. This is all fully automated. And, yeah, have a good day. Thanks for joining. Bye.